get right into the interview.
You're
Shazam, are you on?
Yo, what's up?
What's going on? How you feel?
Doing good.
We appreciate you taking time out of your day to join us here at the Culture Radio Show. For all you who are listening and are not familiar with who's on the phone, Shazam, this is a member of the legendary R&B group H-Town.
H-Town?
That's right.
Well, actually, you got both members on the phone.
Oh, we got
Nice.
G.I.
on the phone.
What's up, G.I.?
H-Town on the phone. That's what's up.
Dilly.
That's what's up. This is truly an honor for me, myself personally. Growing up, this was the song I wasn't allowed to sing because I was too young. You know what I mean? But this is the one that they were banging. My brothers are banging. My sisters are banging. This was one of the hottest joints ever to hit R&B, and it's made its mark. And you guys are legends in the game, so we appreciate you joining us. So first and foremost, say hi to everyone. Say hi to the streets.
What's up?
H-Town House.
We got our media Michelle on the line on the studio with us. She's going to be asking you guys a couple of questions, but I'm going to get things kicked off with the first question. So your Unsung came out just a little while ago, and it told a very, very, very good story. We learned a lot about some things about you guys that a lot of people didn't know. So how did it feel to be so far, I guess, advanced and ahead of the game for such a young age?
What's your name?
Man, basically, man, I just think, man, just coming from a musical background, our whole family, was musicians and singers, and we just learned a lot from looking at them, and I think that's what put us like maybe 2 generations ahead of the game, and I think that's what did it. But we were just hoping that everybody could relate to what we was trying to do. But as of now, people are starting to give us more credit for what we was. I'm glad the Unsung came out, and now we're starting to show people starting to be able to appreciate the group a lot more because they didn't know a lot of things.
Definitely. I mean, it's very interesting to hear the music, production-wise, the work, writing, singing was all created by the group. It wasn't something that was handed or given to you to perform. It was your music, which is why passion was such an evident part of the music and came out. So that's really dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really dope.
Most definitely.
So another question quickly for you. So coming up in the era of R&B legends, so you have Jodeci, Boyz II Men, you have Shy at the time, SWV, Silk, Blackstreet. What were you guys thinking of creating your lane? How did you make sure that you still were yourselves in this era of music?
I think that we was the type of group we didn't want to follow anybody else. We wanted to just do us. We wanted if somebody else was doing it already, we didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, everything we did was based on originality. We just wanted our own lane. We created our own dance moves, and everything, So we just wanted to be that piece of puzzle that didn't fit into the puzzle, but you still can relate.
It was you definitely did that. And like I said, that was a legendary time in R&B that never will be repeated again. So it must feel really good to be part of history.
Right, but all of us we all still tour together though. H-Town, Jodeci, Silk, SWB, we all still tour together. So we out on the road kicking it, and still giving people that '90s music.
See, that's a dope thing. I gotta figure out when the next show in Atlanta is in.
Okay.
We in the building.
Gotta be in there.
Media Michelle, what's up?
What's up? Thank you guys so much for calling in. This is Media Michelle, and I do have a few questions I just want to talk to you all about. I was around, when this music was coming out, like Premier was saying, I couldn't really listen to it, but I used to sneak and listen to it. My mom would find the tape and she'll tear it up, but that's another story. Anyway, so how are you all relating to, the era, the 83 people, we was born in 83, and then we have people that are younger now, and how is your music going to relate, the new music that you all having out now?
Good to that.
Well, basically what we did, the music that we have out now, like the single we got called Green Light, we kind of kept it where you got that 90s feel, but you can also hear a little bit of new school in it, but we mainly kind of kept it our feel. So it's like, we really right now, we to the point we really cater more to our fans, and we feel our music is good enough to spill over to maybe grab other generations. So we used a little bit of the new school, but mostly we kind of stuck to what H-Town does. And a lot of people can hear it in our new single called Green Light.
Absolutely. I definitely wanted to bring up Green Light. I heard the track, love the track, and I definitely think that I was feeling, I was like, yo, I'm in the 90s right now with it,
it is.
but I can take this over right now to my new school. I think it's gonna flow over very well. I think that was a very good track. So good, kudos to you all on that. And, we just want to know.
But a lot of new school love the 90s though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they want that 90s feel too. So we're just giving them all what they want.
Yeah, and a lot of people, man, they just want. A lot of people really is starving for that real singing, without the auto box on your voice. Just really can hear your natural sound of your voice. So, and that's why, like I said, a little new school we put in Green Lights, the way we arranged the hook. We kind of sung the hook new school and a little slow it down. That's kind of like that little new school, but we kind of pretty much kept the beat. Because H-Town music, if you listen to a lot of our tracks, it doesn't sound old school. It can play to this day. Mm-hmm. It's not kind of like New Jack. When you hear New Jack music, which I love New Jack, but it kind of sounds New Jack. H-Town music kind of sounds like it just jam. It's a slow jam. It's just jamming. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of say, okay, we're going to try to keep our music to where we can keep our fans. If we gain some new fans, cool. But, we think this is good enough to gain everybody. But if not, we got to at least keep that fan base that love H-Town,
Definitely, and we love H-Town. The women love H-Town all day. H-Town forever. That's what y'all say, right? Well, we definitely want to.
So the album is called Child Support, right? What's the you want to talk a little bit about the meaning behind that title?
Well, Child Support is an album that is dedicated to our friends. Our fans. Because every time we would do shows, fans would say, "Man, I made about 3-4 of my kids off of y'all,
yes.
And y'all owe me child support. Y'all owe me child support. I got all these babies, so we kind of got the name from the fans. And by the way, Child Support will be out December the 8th. It'll be released on iTunes. You can actually pre-order that now. It's on iTunes now for pre-order.
Okay.
All the fans out there, if you want to go on iTunes and you can get it cheaper now. But it's actually we did a special with iTunes to where we can we give them we knocked a couple of dollars off if they want to buy it now, but it'll be actually released December the 8th. And also we got the best of H-Town that's out. So me and G.I, we just putting out music, we controlling our own destiny now. So you got the Child Support coming plus the best of H-Town, which has all some of our best songs that's on there right now.
That's what's up, yo. This is B Wait. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to H-Town. I was definitely a fan. I just had one question for y'all. Y'all can answer separately or answer together, however y'all feel. Watching your Unsung, which was extremely dope, one of the best Unsungs I've seen in a while. Have y'all ever been able to reconcile with Luke, and are y'all cool now, or is it something that's still kind of fractured?
We still speak. We still cordial. There's no bad blood, nothing like that. Yeah, we're cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah. For the most part, in my mind, we cool. It's like we all men now, and it's like it's so old to where it's not. We're not even really worrying about it anymore. So we pretty much good. You know what I'm saying? In our eyes, we feel like we're pretty good. We're pretty cool with Luke. We haven't talked to him in a minute, but if I see him, it'll be still love. There's no hard feelings or nothing like that.
That's what up. Good stuff.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Prince, man. I really appreciate y'all for coming on today. My question is, what would you give advice for groups now dealing with record labels and whatnot? I saw the financial part of it was heavy in the in the unsung. So, what would you give advice?
I think you would have to have a good. Really get a good management team, a good attorney, and really, if you really try to get into this game, get around people that are affiliated with the game, the music game, instead of people that are trying to get in it, just trying to get affiliated with it too. Because if nobody's connected to the game, you will never get in.
That's real.
It's all about relationships.
Definitely.
So if nobody has relationships to anybody, any connections, you're all stuck outside the fence looking in, trying to get in.
Yeah. That's definitely true. I think that it's
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish saying what you were saying.
Oh no, I just I'm a firm believer in who you know can get you certain places, but what you know determines how long you stay there. So
Yeah.
the experiences that you guys went through, you have a lot of education you can give.
Right. I mean, I think basically you have to be original. You know what I'm saying? A lot of groups today are like, to me, are like carbon copies because everybody sound alike. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't define who is who from who. You know, everybody you just took this whole lot of them sound like Chris Brown, so a whole lot of them sound like Trey Songz. You know, you need that diversity, that originality. You know what I'm saying? When we was out, you knew who Silk was, you knew who Josie was, you knew who Monica was, you knew who Brandy was. You can identify everybody because everybody had their own unique sound. I think that's what they need to get back to. That's the only thing that's gonna make them stand out and make the record label want to sign them in the first place.
Yep, you're right about that.
Nah, that's definitely a problem now. It seems like everybody sounds the same. Nobody can really, and it's a lot of hip hop heavies in the R&B now. This doesn't sound like that real old school R&B anymore. So that's definitely the truth. My other question was social media. I see you guys are real heavy on it. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that. How do you think it would have been received back in the 90s?
Question.
How do I think it would be perceived back in the 90s?
Yeah, how you think you guys would have used it a lot, or?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, so you're saying if social media was out there? I got you.
Oh man, if it was back in the 90s, I think it'd have been phenomenal, man, because everything was just so much easier. I mean, people, it wasn't a lot of payola. Now it's like a lot of payola and under the table stuff. It was always that went on, but it wasn't. Sometimes, back in the when I came up, I remember they had radio stations had stuff like Kiss It or Diss It. He Kiss It or Diss It. The fans, if you got a lot of requests and the fans loved it, they played it. Today is more like you got to go through corporate. If the corporate don't agree or we don't have that moolah, then sometimes they won't. You won't get put. That's why I think everybody's going back to internet radio. That's why internet radio is taking over because it's more like the internet radio it plays different types. They don't just like get stuck on one thing. They play a little bit of everything. So I think if we had the social media back then, it would have been our record sales would have been triple because we sold a lot of records back then. So I can imagine if Boys to Men sold 10 million, they probably would have sold 30.
And plus, you covered a lot of ground easier. Back in the 90s, we was hitting like three months of promotional tours going city to city. Now we can hit that in online in 2 days. Just by just throwing everything up online. You catch everybody from overseas to Africa, London, Australia, and the States all at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, Prince, this is Media Michelle. Well, Prince talked a little bit around about hip hop, being on the R&B. Being on R&B records, what kind of features are you all going to have? Any features on this new album? What can we expect to hear on the album? Besides, we know we're going to hear H-Town, the heart of H-Town, the 90s. We're going to get that, but what are the features going to look like? Are you going to have any features?
We actually have a song with Jodeci and Pretty Ricky on the album. We also have a song with Little Flip, that's like a personal friend of ours. So we work with Little Flip, Jodeci, and Pretty Ricky, and then that's basically it. We don't have a lot of features. We know it was a group to do a lot of features. And mostly all the records are written and co-produced by H-Town. So that's basically it.
Got the talent to do it. You might as well, right?
Most definitely.
So my last question. Go ahead.
Well, I'm not going to say it's a feature, but we also have a song that with Dino. So
Nice.
I hadn't really. So that's the thing. It's called Poom Juice that we put a song out with. My brother's actually on it. So we actually have that too. So we put Dino back in the mix on his album. Yes.
That's what's up. That's dope. I like that.
The fans will love it.
Yeah, definitely. So my last question before we let you guys get back to your business and your day-to-day routine. The Summerfest tour, 1993, right?
Whoa, took it all the way.
Yeah, we have to, right? How does it feel to be on tour with some of these performances? LL Cool J, Jay, Naughty by Nature, I mentioned SWV, Shy. How does it feel to be on tour with them?
Right.
And you just getting started.
Well, I think we had a lot of fun on that tour. I mean, every group when they got on stage, every group turned up to another notch. Every group made the other group step up. You know what I'm saying? So it was always like fun and you know, it's like family. You know what I'm saying? We had fun off stage, backstage. You know, the whole tour. You know, it's like that's what I like about the groups in the '90s. Everybody gets on stage and show out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of groups today are just walking across the stage and just, you know, and we just give a great show, man. If you pay $20, you're gonna give about $60 worth of the show. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna give it, you know.
That's what's up. Well, G.I. and Shazam, we appreciate you calling. Just know that you have the support of the Street Talk Media Group, the Culture Radio Show. We're definitely gonna be looking for the album. We're going to be helping promote the album because I personally need that old school feel back. I can't deal with can't deal with everything else that's going on right now. It makes me angry.
Yeah, so we're gonna play. We want to play a little bit of
Let's play the Green Light.
Green Light, yeah.
Let's play the song. Let's
yeah.
do it.
And we'll be right back with y'all.
Thanks for calling in. We appreciate it. We're gonna run the song.
And that
Okay.
It's also on iTunes too.
Green Light's on there now?
It's on iTunes, yes. Yeah.
All right, we're about to run it right now. Let the streets hear it.
Appreciate it.
No doubt. Peace out.
Thank y'all.